Okay, it's recording now.
Okay, cool. All right. This is the sheet that y'all are used to. Steve's is all green because Steve hasn't done anything with his.
That's not true. Every time I reset it to, like, it stays white. It never goes back to green, and then it goes back to green randomly. So, like,
Okay.
I was messing with it.
Wait. What's
It's not random.
No.
I thought it
All right,
wasn't
let me
random
go
either,
over
but-
this one more time because y'all are still confused.
I'm
These
not.
are all set to 12. Okay.
Just to be clear.
These are all set to 12/7, Steve. 12/7 is more than yesterday.
Oh, I get it.
So when you
double click it, you put the new date in.
I'm looking at a different thing. I'm looking at a pipeline. I'm not looking at.
You're not looking at the ones with green on it, Kathy? It's showing
No.
green. Callie, can you see it?
I can see it.
I'm not sure
Okay,
what's
because
going on,
I'm
Kathy.
looking where it says Steve Pipeline, borrower's name, closing date, lock date.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be up.
shouldn't be up.
That's what I'm seeing.
No, she's showing the spreadsheet that we did with John.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Weird.
Okay, so you're a little behind apparently. The deal
Okay, sorry.
is on this stuff, okay? When green is bad, okay?
Mhm.
If it's green, that means you haven't changed it.
Right.
Now, I could realistically change it from green to red, but I don't think it matters at this point.
No, green's good.
So every day, just as an example on mine, at the end of every day, I go in and I change the due date. So at 5 o'clock today or 10 o'clock or whenever the hell I get done, all of this will get changed to 1/8. Okay?
Well, you shouldn't have to go in there and do that, Leslie.
Yeah.
Mine works. If you go in and you punch in when you complete it, you punch in the date that you completed it and it will turn white. And then automatically at midnight of the date of the next date that it's supposed to be due, it will turn green.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, but I mean to turn it white at the my system right now is at the end of every day I go in and I click, yeah, I did all this. I was nice. I said, what can I help you with? And then, I push that I did it. And then if I had the meeting, then I'll go in and I'll push, okay, now I got to have the meeting that day, that kind of stuff.
So you don't have any green colors.
And then it
in your
won't,
stuff.
no, I don't,
Okay.
because I go in every day.
Gotcha.
See, I've even got the meeting on here.
Okay.
And I've got the Carrington meeting here. Yay.
Gotcha.
To remember to do all that kind of stuff. And then I put it in yellow, which is just pushing that button up there at the top that says fill color. It changes the fill color for these things.
Right.
Now I know how to do all of this. I don't jack with it anymore though, because I've got it set the way it needs to be.
Okay.
Now, that being said, the pipeline sheet that Kathy saw, which is this sheet right here. Ta-da. Okay.
Yep.
Or maybe-
What did you click on the bottom of that screen? Because it didn't show.
Okay, at the very bottom, there are tabs. Let's see if it shows it. Yeah. Can you see them now?
I saw them.
I saw
But
the tab
I
at the
can't
bottom.
see them
Now I don't
there.
see anything.
Yeah, I see them now.
I see him.
I see the tabs.
Okay.
What I'm talking about is from our to-do list to here. What did you click? Or did you just switch Google Sheets?
I think she's
To-do list.
frozen.
But for you,
She's moving around, but she's not talking.
Yeah, no, she's freezing up.
Actually,
me?
mine, it has, wait, where is
Oh,
it?
okay. You're going over here to the link section where it says Steve's Pipeline. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And nobody else has those right now. Now, the reason for that is this. I can set this so, like for Kylie, okay, and it would be your jumping off page, because right down here under, or even above in the links section, because I've started to put links down here that are important, I
Okay.
can put the link to your, did it go away again?
No, you just keep freezing up.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting a notice that my internet is unstable today.
Unstable. Yeah. It's Monday.
Yeah. And it's wet and rainy, and I live in the country. So what my intention is regarding all of this is to take your main page, which would be this page right here, as your jumping off page, and then it would automatically list or jump to, it would have a link, Steve, pipeline sheet, okay? And that way it's all in one page, one place. You don't have to go from point to point to point. You don't have to look up different pages or anything like that. It's all together in one Google Docs. Is that all coming across?
Yes.
Yeah. It's great.
I'm not sure if I'm still like making it or not. And then what you'll notice is there's some tabs here. Okay, one of the other tabs that I've also added is the MGIC MI rate calculator
Nice.
and the MGIC self-employed income analysis.
Oh, good.
You can add your own links. It's not that hard. You right click, you hit insert link,
Awesome.
and then you're done.
We need to put a link to
Regarding
the
the
YouTube.
page,
What?
specifically on this page,
He said put a link to the YouTube channel for where we save our videos.
Oh, okay. Did y'all get that email with that link that I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Good.
We didn't hear any of that
No.
or that.
Hello.
All of you are frozen. Am I still here?
Yes, you are now.
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. I made some changes on the master template that you'll see as the transfer happens.
So I have a question on
The things that
this.
are in red. Yeah.
This is something you guys are filling out and not
Yep.
just a way for us to track what you're doing?
Yep.
Why is Steve shaking no and Leslie's saying yep?
She's not saying yes. She's saying that part of this the loan officer has to fill
Oh,
out.
no, Leslie's
Okay.
not saying this. Leslie's saying no. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it'll load, okay, see the part that's in red?
I see it.
Yeah.
The part that's in red is the loan officer's job to complete.
Got you. Okay. That's my
Unless it's
question.
breaking up so bad. So yeah, put in the loan type, the
One-
loan term, contract receive date, credit report order date, and then save it under the borrower's name, closing date, and lock date. And that
Okay.
way processors and the support staff know these things were done and we already have this data filled out.
So that part that we're looking at in red right now, is that all the red that we have to fill out or is there more?
Well, the borrower's name, closing date, and lock date at the top, you've got to fill out. Those are not in red
Yeah.
right now. I think
Okay.
Leslie will end up putting those in red, but yeah, anything in red.
Okay.
So Leslie, if we can put red where the borrower's name, closing date, and lock date are too, just so that way it's easy for us to say if it's in red, it's your job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
Well, Friday when I worked on it, it was in red.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So,
Bless you.
Woo!
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, at the bottom tab, it says template page.
Yep.
So how do we copy the template to a new tab to create a new borrower?
Good question.
Okay.
Doesn't that just happen when you punch in the borrower's name and stuff and then save it?
Hang
No?
on. No.
You
Trying
would,
to
make
get this.
you would override the template
You right click,
down there? Okay.
you duplicate.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you. Okay.
Then you name the tab. Got you.
Yeah.
How do you rename? Oh, you click rename the tab after you've duplicated it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes
And then
sense.
Copy of template, then you can rename it. Okay.
Rename.
you can change
Big Dog Money Grip.
the color. If you want to color code your borrowers for some reason, you can do that too. And then you just rename it. Don't hit copy, because if you copy, it loses all the formatting.
Ah, okay.
You
That's
just
why
duplicate.
duplicate is the way to do it.
Okay. Good to
Um,
know.
And then, you can drag it however you want to put it in alphabetical order or whatever needs to be done. It does back up every time. So if you screw it up, we should be able to recover most of it. I did that with Sharpies on
Okay.
Friday. It has, like if you're paid $2,500 every for you.
What?
You've got a really bad connection, Leslie. Whatever your connection is terrible.
What'd you just say about paying $2,500?
What she's saying is if you plug in a number in the yellow box, it will automatically figure it for you on the right-hand side in the income section. So if you
Yes.
plug in the data on the yellow, it'll figure
Oh,
it
the hourly per hour, year to date. Okay, I see. I didn't realize where we were. Okay.
We're over there in the pay type.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're doing the yellow too, or that's
No.
them?
This is
Okay.
for your
For you
benefit.
to
Like, if
help.
you need to figure out income calculations for a borrower, you can plug it in here and get it done.
It
Now,
also will help us understand where you got your income from.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
also this nifty neat little conversation area, comments, for you to put pertinent information. You don't have to write a whole novel, but
Oh,
borrowers
dang, I like writing novels.
cash to close coming from those people that I know. I have printed many a novel into your files because I don't read it. If the borrower's changing jobs, if you're doing something, they're paying off debt. That's one of Steve's popular favorites is they're paying off debt, but he doesn't say that they're paying off debt. He just
Right.
omits it. I don't know this. But this isn't actually in the point file, so you can put anything you want down here.
Yeah.
Borrowers getting married, let's close the loan before they get married.
Yeah.
yeah,
that.
no, I agree, 100%.
It's not something that it's going to see.
Yeah, I like this conversation log better than the one in a point, because the one in point, any underwriter is going to see it. And so, you've got to be careful.
Well,
I usually use the Flowify one.
I mean, in honesty, if they were to come back and ask us for our records on stuff, wouldn't we also be supplying them with this? So, yeah,
It
it
depends.
doesn't exist. It all of a sudden disappears.
Well, it doesn't have to have that comment in it.
Yeah, that's true.
You can remove those kind of things.
So you got to be careful what you tell them.
You're also going to notice that these have the emails, the trigger emails on the lock date. You need to send, like Steve's Walton file got locked on Friday and he did not send us an email to tell us that
It was into business.
because he hasn't fixed the point file yet.
My goodness.
Yeah, I know, but the file is submitted, so it's on hold until it's
Oh,
until I redisclose.
okay. I'll do that this morning.
So I've been trying to lock before the first disclosure.
All you have to do is copy and drag, paste the emails. This stuff is all us processing, but it's tracking for y'all, okay? So that you know this. This is your email to send the file to underwriting, not to underwriting, to processing. To CC, when you send it, all you have to do is pick that email up. You may already have it saved in your Outlook or whatever as a signature line, but like for me, I travel back and forth to the office, so I can just pick up the emails from here and send them with the right information.
So this is not going
Right
to take
now-
the place of Flowify, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, but it's different from Flowify.
Yeah.
I mean, Flowify notifies everybody that this, that, and the other is done. But what's going to happen is when your realtor goes, hey, when is the appraisal due on Blow Me? You're going to go in and you're going to go, hey, look, because if I put the appraisal was ordered on, screw that. If I go in here and I put that the appraisal was ordered today, it automatically goes 10 days out. Okay? It doesn't count weekends because I haven't figured that one out yet, but it's 10 days. So you can say the appraisal is due on that date. We can change it if it has a specific due date or whatever, but for general rule of thumb, and this will help CC with trigger dates too. Okay? When's the title work due, stuff like that. And Google Sheets is an app. You can put it on your phone. Flowify is useless on your phone. That makes sense? It's all, this is going to help y'all be able to be more communicative with your realtors.
Okay.
What else? What's not on there that you think needs to be on there, that kind of stuff. Just so you know, this one right here, that closing date, time, and location set and added to your calendar, that's done by Marina once the loan's clear to close. Her trigger is to call the title company and figure out when closing is scheduled and put it on your calendar with the location and time. That's it.
Very good. All right, I'm going to stop recording.